night for this Miami defense. Xavier Howard forced the fumble and scooped it up and took it 49 yards for a touchdown. It was that kind of performance for them all evening long as they pull the upset, knocking off the Baltimore Ravens at home. 22-10 is the final. As we welcome you to the Progressive Postgame Show. You take a look at this. I guess Sunday it really started.
Yep.
7 upsets out of 13 games. Week 10 starts tonight. It continues, Michael Vick, the same way. This defense for Miami played well. But you got to give Tua some credit, too, coming in that second half and really on that last drive putting the game away.
Yeah, Tua stepped in and he did what he needed to do, and I'm not surprised at all. You know, his finger was hurting, but he stuck to it. And right here, put Alvin Wilson in motion, and I honestly think Tua ran the wrong way, turned the wrong way. But going back in motion, and then he totally tricks the Baltimore Ravens defense. Alvin Wilson going up the sideline. They thought they was going to try to run out the clock. They had a different plan, and it worked, and it sealed the deal.
It sealed the deal. They win at 22-10. Tua also had the touchdown that really put a cap on the night, so he's our progressive player of the game. He came in the second half after the injury to Jacoby Brissett, threw for 158 yards and ran for the touchdown to seal the win. Tua standing by with Christina Pink.
Well, Tua, you're not able to start this game, but you come in relief and make some big throws to help ice this game. How comfortable were you out there as this game went on with your injury?
I think it's tough, coming into a game, second half, just you got to warm up, you got to get your head, back into the mindset of going in and playing. But, I mean, that's the NFL. You got to be ready at any time. And, the defense played great. We knew that all we needed to, do was just drive the ball, not turn the ball over, and end every drive with a kick.
Well, you talk about the mindset, but given what all you've dealt with over the last few weeks with the injuries, the trade rumors, and some of the early season losses, does it make this one a bit more gratifying for you?
I just think any win is good. No rumors, no external factors of noise, has anything, to do with what we did out here tonight. So, it was a good team victory. We're going to enjoy this. And, yeah, we'll move on from it. So.
Okay, now the defense played well. You did as well. But might I suggest the game ball go to Robert Hunt? What did you think about the effort there by the big fella?
That was good effort. I think he tried to be an athlete. Obviously, he tried to make a play with that, too. But, it's illegal in the NFL and I think in college and any football. So you can't do that. But, props to him for trying to make a play on that.
All right, it still counts in our book. Thank you so much, Tua. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tua can say that the injured finger, all the trade rumors, that really didn't matter. But Jay Glazer, this was a signature moment for him tonight.
Well, look, first of all, he came off that great, right? It's really hard for a lot of these guys to really bury that. But we also told you at halftime, there was a game plan for Tua going into this game in case he had to go in there. But a lot of it was supposed to be handing the ball off in short. And as the game progressed, he started airing it out more and more and more. Obviously, you have to look and go, okay, Tua's ready. He's able to go. What are they going to do next week if Brissett's good to go? I think you got to stick with Tua.
Well, they've got the 10-day mini bye here playing on Thursday Night Football. You know what? Part of the reason that Tua was able to play so well here, Greg Olsen, was because this defense was dominant all night long. So as long as he didn't make mistakes, they were in good position.
Yeah, we talked at halftime about the job Brian Flores and this defensive staff did. They really dominated this entire game. Lamar Jackson was flustered. We saw him on the sideline. And a big part of that had to do with their third down package. We saw him use this front where they showed a zero look, see everybody lined up, and then they would drop 2 guys into coverage. I think they had Lamar confused. I think they had Baltimore's offense. And on third down tonight, Baltimore was 2 of 14. So, I mean, you just got to tip your cap. This Dolphins defense, Brian Flores, the entire staff. This is the blueprint now if you're going to beat Lamar and you're going to stop Baltimore. But you got to give him a ton of credit.
So do you just say it wasn't Lamar's night, or do you say it was just a great job?
It definitely wasn't Lamar's night. He did nothing that was characteristic of what he always do. He didn't run the football. He didn't pass it. And what we thought he was going to do, what he always do, pull it down, tuck it, and run. In a time of need, it just wasn't there. The Baltimore Ravens came out flat, and it all started with Lamar.
10 points they scored tonight, losing 22-10. That's the lowest point total they've had with Lamar Jackson as the starting quarterback.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. Unbelievable. And so the AFC gets a little bit closer. We'll talk more about that game and get you all set for Sundays. We continue here on the Progressive Postgame. Stick around.
The Snapshot app from Progressive rewards you for driving safe and driving less.
Okay, what message did you hear this time? Safe drivers can save using Snapshot.
What's Snapshot?
What the commercial was about.
I tune commercials out.
Yeah, me too. They're always like, blah, blah, blah.
Tell me about it. I'm going to a silent retreat next weekend.
My niece got kicked out of one of those.
For talking?
Grand larceny.
How about we get back to the savings?
Yes, I would like to talk about that.
Okay.
The more we do with our phones, the more network quality and reliability matter. And only Verizon has been the most awarded for network quality 27 times in a row. That means the best experience with calls, texts, and data usage of any major carrier, according to customers. There's only one best network. The only one ranked #1 in reliability 16 times in a row. We are building 5G right, the official 5G network of the NFL.
It's a minute to the kick. And it's not a kickoff without the small places that make game day big. So raise your glass and kick off a crown.
Expecting someone else? It's the holidays, and no matter how you jingle, we've got your jammies. Nice, nice. It's the naughty ones who make history. All of the jingle jammies, all of the gifts. Happy holidays from Old Navy.
Sunday, we got much more football for you as the kickoff gang gets us started and the Fox NFL Sunday guys continue the party, which includes a sit-down with Steelers defensive stars who have Pittsburgh on a 4-game win streak. And Carissa Thompson chats with Chargers stars Derwin James and Keenan Allen. Come on by, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific on Fox.
And as we look at the Sunday schedule, you're in Dallas for the second week in a row, trying to see if they can bounce back from that loss to Denver.
Yeah, and I'm curious. I'm anxious to see how they respond. I mean, last week they got humbled a little bit at home against Denver. I think they bounce back. I think Mike McCarthy's going to get his guys rolling. But I'll tell you, Matt Ryan probably played his best game of the season. Atlanta's getting better as the year goes on. I think it's going to be a good matchup.
Dallas Cowboys, you find out a lot about yourself in a loss like that. It builds team character. We'll see how they respond, but the Atlanta Falcons is not going to make it easy.
And they're facing Dan Quinn, the coordinator now, obviously their ex-head coach. And look, all eyes here on whether or not Cam's going to suit up, for Carolina. But they're playing Arizona. I think last week was a huge win for them. No Kyler Murray, no DeAndre Hopkins. They didn't practice again today either. I think that team got a lot of confidence, though, off of last week.
No doubt.
All right, that's coming your way Sunday. We are done here with Thursday Night Football coming up on Fox. It's your late local news or local programming. And on the NFL Network, it's the Mercedes EQ postgame show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Sunday.